It's chill. I'm in Montreal for WWE. I'm gonna do what I have to do and go get that famous bagel. See what they're world famously known for. Wait, what the fuck? Nzo Hodges, Big Afford Entertainment, that guy from Montreal, I will never do a video with again. I don't know if he saw me yet. Oh, he sees me. He sees me. Hey, sir. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm okay.
I'm doing okay also.
I remember seeing your ass, bro. You're talking a lot of shit. So what now?
What now?
Yeah.
I'm in your... You literally said to me,
yeah, we can do this. We can do this. You want to take these hands? Huh? Is that what you want?
Why are you recording me?
You do the same fucking thing.
Are you recording me?
Yeah. I can see you. You recording me, no?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't tell me what to do.
This is not cute. Sir, it's very easy. The Green Lantern is a debate. It's a cordial debate I'm trying to have with you. You're over here recording me to try to defend yourself to see, because you're victimizing yourself right now. I was recording.
No. You told people that I didn't respond to you on fucking Twitter, and I responded to you. And then you went to call me out. So what's up with that?
This right now is not calling you out. This is me enjoying the WWE. I'm going to go to the Bell Center right around the corner. I'm never going to see you again. Fine. Go. Enjoy. Have fun. Sami Zayn. You going with your girl?
Huh?
You don't have a girl.
You don't wear... What?
No, you don't have a girl.
Motherfucker, I have a girl. What are you talking about?
What a clown.
First off, hold on. After the show, though, if you feel like you want to do something, it's not gonna pop it.
Literally a pussy.
Wow, guys, look at this shit. I swear to God, boy, life is really fucking funny.
Oh my
Trust
God.
me.
Oh my God.
420.
Oh, how about that?
And this guy's right here. Look at this shit.
I heard you. You're telling me about 420 of this guy's right here. You're literally standing here. I don't even know why you're here.
You didn't smoke.
I don't know. It's not cute, sir. You enjoy the show? I'm gonna go find my seat.
Yeah, you better
Bye.
go. Yeah, you go.
What a clown! And then he tried to make some I'm 420
Guys,
type
show.
show.
This shit? Yo, what up, WWE? We are here.
Yo, WWE. My seat right here. It's D, seat number 1, I believe. Let's go check. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Look at this.
No way.
What's going on here, man?
You're not really sitting here.
I am sitting here.
Town bill, man.
Well, it's gonna be a shit show, guys, but don't worry. You're gonna see us take hands after this. Trust me.
Hey, that was a good match.
It was.
We should be friends.
I'm just waiting for Chill to give him these hands. Alright? He was talking a lot of shit, so we're gonna fuck him up right now. You'll fuck with all... There he is. So this is what we're doing. Let me give you my hands, bro. This is how we do it, brother. You thought we were getting hands? That's what we do.
Did we have any of you fooled? Did you think it was corny?
I didn't think it was corny. I hope we fooled some of you motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying.
But it was a fun time, WWE. He looks like Keith Lee, I already told you.
Yeah, he did.
The bond between Nzo and Chill has never been stronger.
Facts. That's what I'm talking about. All you motherfuckers that were looking for drama, it ain't happening. That's not happening. That's how we do it, bro. What is up? What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of the OOC. That is correct. Do not adjust your dial. Roberto is in the house tonight. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Roberto?
What's good? What's good? I survived, like I told him backstage, a cold from hell. Worse than, what do we call it now?
The beer virus, let's just say.
There we go. The beer virus. Worse than that, man. And as you can hear in my voice, it hasn't really gone away.
Absolutely. What up, David Quintana? What up, Rosell Comics? How you doing, brother? Murder Hornet. Thank you guys for popping in. Always a pleasure. Big shout out to Chillmonger for that little video we put up there we were trying to troll people. We did a little thing on Twitter. I think we fooled some people at the beginning, but we decided we'll just keep it on. We'll record some stuff when we got up. It would have been better. Roberto was supposed to go, but he was sick, so he couldn't make it. He was there. I think it would have been even better. That would have been fun. JG, what's that?
It was nice.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I had a good time with him. And hold on, salute, Anzo. I didn't know you was the same height as Dot. No, hey, I'm 5'11", bro. I'm 5'11". You know what's funny? Because when I seen Chill and I was like, fuck, he's taller than me. Damn it. You know what I mean? But not by much, like an inch. He's probably like 6 foot. I'm 5'11". So it wasn't that much. I know what it looked like on camera, but he's not that much bigger than me. JG.
Yo, salute everybody. Salute, man. Hey, don't worry about it. It was a long hair that made him look taller than what he was.
Facts.
No, long hair don't care. You know how it is. So that's probably why he keeps it long. He wants to keep that height going on, right? I was hoping y'all would keep trolling. I was going to add on to it in this stream. I was like, okay. I was going to talk some trash, to fuel some fires. So these people want to just embrace all
drama
and stuff. But, hey, I knew it was fake when you smiled when you walked up. I'm like, this ain't even real.
I watched it back again. I'm like, I should have been more screw faced. Plus, I should have threw in some of the Jamaican, and I'm like, what a blood clot this. You know what I mean? I should have threw in some of the Jamaican on it. So when I was looking back at it, I was like, yeah, I kind of could have screwed my face up a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Next time.
More serious. Yeah. But no one's going to fall for it next time. It'd have to be with someone else. And it would have to be... Anyways, I won't say because I'm going to blow my spot then, too. I knew it was fake because I was like, since when do Canadians beat? You know what I'm saying?
We would say sorry and excuse me,
And you know what the best part about it is, too? After JG does his intro, we're going to talk a little bit about Canada, and USA. Because we were having a beef on Twitter with Mark with a C. Shout out to Mark, where I was telling them that, Drake is the greatest rapper of all time. Now I got my Canadian brother over here.
Bullshit.
I didn't even get to introduce him and finish what I'm saying. He coming talking bullshit? What are we talking about here?
Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
Roberto, set it straight, please.
Did you say the greatest Canadian or greatest rapper?
Oh my God, Roberto!
Exactly.
No, I want to know what you said.
I said the greatest rapper of all time.
You're joking, right?
No.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother.
I know Anzo's joking. He's bullshitting himself. I know he's bullshitting.
Kendrick Lamar started all this hellfire, and he gave Kendrick Lamar the weakest bars. All he did was talk about this man's height and shoe size. Oh, wow. You hurt his feelings. That shit he can't control. And then he sneakily subbed his wife. Like, okay, so that's where we're going? Drake just mad because he has community dick and he can't be nobody's husband. Don't nobody want him.
I actually didn't hear the diss yet, but I was trying to, and the Canadians United. I was trying to do the Canadians United thing.
I can't unite for Drake, man. I'm sorry.
You could have fucking lied.
That's like being united for the Toronto Maple Leafs and shit,
That just didn't even tickle anybody. I was like, what the hell is he talking about? I bet he won't talk a height to Floyd Mayweather. Junior, I guarantee he won't do that.
I was like, come on, money on you got my back, but I guess
that was a little hard to do. That was a little hard to do, dog. That one was hard to do.
It was cute, it was, he needs to keep the cuteness in the bag of his wheelchair because we all know he's a wheelchair.
What's up with them fucking
No matter
clothesline things here? Colored clothesline pins in his hair. What is that?
I have no idea, bro.
That's what he has in the video that he's dissing.
Yeah. He even dressed up as Ice Spice in a couple pictures and shit like that. So yeah, he's funny. But JG, your intro, please.
Yeah, we're here live Wednesday nights on the OOC with Nzo, aka the Abbott, and the Osiris of the shit, the Spliff King, and the Professor of Gunja, alongside the co-host Roberto, aka Mr. 100, aka So When Call 911, no woman, no cry. And of course, we have LOWKEY Cave Nadia, the freestyle queen, spitting that fire and brimstone on all you suckers.
Yes, sir. And Nadia, how are you doing?
I'm Jiggy.
Great. Good to know. Jiggy?
Okay.
I'm Jiggy.
Jiggy.
Yeah, I used to kill that shit. People used to get mad at me. They're like, you what? I'm Jiggy.
Yeah, somebody's been listening to Will Smith over the weekend. Huh?
Not at all. Not at all. I ain't been listening to no Drake neither.
Sing it, Roberto. Getting jiggy. All right, guys. Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. As you see in the title, we're going to get into it. Good Time Show has been getting a lot of slack. I was like, okay, I want you guys to watch it to see your perspective on the first episode. I watched the first two, right? So first off, what are your thoughts, Roberto?
This is going to be a quick segment.
No, not as quick as you think, because I told you I got a hot take, right? Go ahead.
If ever we talked about something that makes us look bad, I think this is fucking top of the list. This man singing in the shower to is that a cockroach?
It was a cockroach.
Yo, that's what I said. Yo, no, I ain't even gonna waste my lunch. Anto's getting my opinion in fucking 5 seconds flat. I turned that shit off. I said no.
Same.
I'm sorry. Even, if this was like a satire on a Dave Chappelle thing, yeah, it's funny. It's over. But how could you make relevance of Good Times, a show that's a classic, and put it on this? I don't know if they coincide. I don't know. Like, is it two different entities? Okay,
that's
give it a different name. Give it a different name. Mm-hmm. And not only that, I mean the content. What are you trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Having a baby kick like Nzo, I could I watch it for literally 4 or 5 minutes.
Yes.
And I was saying, nah, Dre. That's not me. That's not something I want my kids watching. I'm only talking about it because you want to talk about it. But I didn't even know it existed, and I won't.
All right.
I don't know who's that targeted at. Black people?
It is. Nadia, your thoughts?
Go to JG.
No, I want you first. I got JG in a minute. I want to see yours.
My mouth is full.
Oh, okay. JG, go ahead.
So, how far am I in this? I'm about 18 minutes, 45 seconds in. This is the trashiest. Like Roberto said, you in it. Well, first thing I said to you backstage, is this dude singing to a cockroach in the shower?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then, you have white Jesus on the wall. It falls down. You got Snoop Dogg sounding Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Your breasts are lactating, and your son comes. And as little as he is, why the fuck is he out by? You know what? Like I told you backstage, Nzo, Steph Curry, your platform, you can do so much more. So much more. And this is what you do. Or you're part of who did this.
The baby that's kicked out of the house, that sells drugs and gets shot at. Mm-hmm. Like, who are you targeting with this, man?
Now, this metaphor to where the little kids supposed to represent the teenagers, because we see our teenage boys out there doing God knows what, but they're still mentally little kids thinking they're grown men on grown men business. I can see that. But if that's the case, they need to actually do a better job of exploring that message, if that's the case. And her titties is lactating all over. I can't deal with this, man. I can't deal with this.
President Roselle, stick around because we're gonna get into some of that too as well. Lydia, go ahead. Okay, she's still muted. Okay, go ahead.
Trash, absolute trash.
How far did you get into it?
Let me see, because I started watching it and I just was like, this nigga singing to a cockroach. Like it's everything y'all pointed out is the same shit that I pointed out, and I was just like, who is this? I'm not entertained. I feel bad for the I got 21 minutes in.
Okay.
And I kept getting distracted because I was like, what the? I'm not interested.
21 minutes
going on. That's what
I watched. I watched 2 episodes.
I could not.
I watched 2
homework. Homework.
No, the reason why it kind of was right because I wanted to see if this show was just like the kind of fucking bullshit that we're seeing that they showed in the trailer, like hitting every single stereotype, or if it had some kind of commentary in it. Right? It kind of does. Right? Some of the stuff I've seen, I'm like, okay, there's a little bit of commentary into this. But my thing is, and this is why I wanted you guys to watch some of it, because I have many times, if you guys heard me, I compared this to the Boondocks. And I said, before everybody sees it, at least let's make sure that there's no commentary or it's just strictly bullshit, right? And there kind of is. And I've said this many times about the Boondocks. There's a lot of blasphemy in the Boondock. And anyways, I want to bring up a video real quick, and this guy kind of explains what I'm thinking too as well. So listen to this.
Swim, and some people who are complaining right now, I think that, yes, I'm not going to even say you wouldn't even, I say some people even like it. Now, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because the problem for me is I've always been uncomfortable with how black people are represented on Adult Swim. I think that, I think that the way they portray black humor on there has always been a problem with me. Hey, listen, I love the Boondocks as much as anybody else, but most of their shows, they pride themselves in being edgy, so they try to pull the edgy stuff out of us. So there's the overuse of the N-word, which I've always felt the Boondocks is awesome. It's an amazing show, but I think they use the N-word way too much on there. They rely on hood humor. Black Jesus, they go back to our hood setting to mine humor from that, or they use stereotypical characters. I know people love Black Dynamite. I like Black Dynamite. I was a big fan of the movie. I watched the show. I think it's funny, but it still has pimps, gangsters and hoes on there, and I want you to compare how many images of black people on Adult Swim are not of the things that I've mentioned, and do the comparison to the things that are. I've always had a problem with Adult Swim doing this. But a lot of people, they like those shows. So that's why I say I don't think they see a problem with this right here. If it was under different names, I think Good Times is the one that's really pissing people off. Although I would still have a problem with it. I can tell you that. I'll be the one saying it.
No.
But no, he's absolutely right though. When you watch Boondocks, that's a lot of the shit that they do. Now, the thing with
have you hung around teenagers? They use the word nigga all the time.
Yes. In fact, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, JJ.
No, you guys.
There's an episode, in fact, where Huey tells Grandpa, Riley thought nigga was his name till he was like a certain age because he kept calling him nigga all the time, right? What do we see in society today? Remember, we had a stream we talked about. Can we get rid of using the N-word, right? Each character on the Boondocks represents somebody in black society. Each character. And this shit right here, I think folk in the projects, this don't even represent them, right? Because this is like a
X Games ghetto.
Exactly. This is like sort of. I don't want to. Fuck it. I'm gonna say it. This is like a white person's dream about what black people are like in certain environments.
Boom.
Okay,
Because
so when you're talking about good
okay,
times,
Yeah, good times. Yeah.
yes,
yeah, okay,
Black
I
okay,
don't.
go ahead,
Dynamite
Nadia.
was like a kind of thing off of black exploitation. That's what that was about. So
Go
I
ahead,
can I can
Nadia.
see where they were going. Sorry, go ahead, Nadia.
Okay, no, go ahead. Sorry, Gigi. Go ahead.
Now he's saying what I'm saying. He's saying what I want to get you to. Yes, all those things that he named. Yes, you can find problems in them, but they were also satirically done for a
Hmm.
purpose. They had
Mm-hmm.
more of a purpose, and they were entertaining. This is just straight up coonery. I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
It's stupid. It's not smart. It's not smartly written. Um, I feel like the actors that participated in it only did because they needed money. Because last year, half of them was on strike for a
Hmm.
long ass time. So they like shit. Whatever come my way, I gotta take it. Because they ain't getting paid what white people getting paid anyway.
Hmm.
So
Terrence Howard.
I just think, and I just don't think that scratch out the good times. If they would have gave this any other name, any other, it still would be stupid. It's still not smartly written. It's still showing the worst of. It's like there's no like you can go through all the Boondocks characters and say what's how they represent somebody you may know, and then also their character growth and stuff like that. Like they didn't just the only person that really stayed the same was like Riley.
Hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
Huey was, more of a revolutionary, and then, like, I mean, I don't know, like, it was a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that you can pick out good about Boondocks, and then
So,
plus it was planted in reality. It wasn't like, yes, it had the anime aspect, yes, the fight scenes, and yes, the ghost, and like it was. They had some shit that was just weird and silly, but
so go
beyond
ahead.
all that, that shit was basically rooted in reality and like
Hmm.
a satirical version of reality. Versus this is
So
this nigga singing to a cockroach.
exactly. So here's the
I'm
thing.
black. I've never lived with roaches. I've never lived. I know people that had
Well,
roaches.
you lucky.
I
You
know. I
lucky,
know
because
white
I
people
have.
that had roaches.
So, right, exactly. But here's the thing that I'm saying, right? And you are correct. That's the problem with the show. One is called Good Times. And if you guys haven't watched the first two episodes, but there's a lot of references to Good Times in the first two episodes. Now, this guy says that the show gets better with the commentary after the first two episodes, which I haven't watched yet. But after I heard him say that, I said, okay, I'm going to check out the rest of it, right? And I agree. It's not written well and it's not funny. That's the problem. But that's the only difference that has from the Boondocks. Because the Boondocks still has that same I like ya and I won't ya. You know what I mean? Like there's no commentary in that. That's just there for humor, right? There's a jail rape scene. There's no commentary in that. That's just for humor, right? So it does have the same kind of buffoonery. The problem with this show is it's just not written well, and I think they hit the stereotypes, at least in the first two episodes, way too fucking hard. Like you said, with the roaches, you know what I mean? The woman lactating, like to find the baby shooting and getting shot, you know what I mean? Like all of, or getting shot at, all of that stuff. That's my problem. It's like I don't think it's as funny as, and I'm not a Boondocks fan. I watched it, but I can say that some of the clips that I've watched made me laugh. I laughed at some of them. There's only two parts in this show. In the first episode, there's one scene that made me laugh, and in the second part, there was in the second episode, there was one scene that made me laugh, and not laugh out loud, just like chuckle, like haha, you know what I mean? So there's nothing in there that really makes me bust out laughing, but I still just have a problem with the way they portray us, and that's exactly what they're doing in this show, and I think that they've done in the Boondocks as well. Danny sent a $2 super chat. Thank you very much, Danny. He said, Boondocks is a masterpiece.
Facts.
The Booty Warrior was a real person, though. Maybe, right?
Yo, he
But all
was
this,
Fleece Johnson.
No,
Fleece
it's not a
Johnson.
maybe. That was a
That was a
real
real person.
news clip. That's
Yeah.
that's what I
Okay,
mean
I don't
about
know.
being rooted in reality.
Right.
Like the
That's
whole
Okay.
Usher thing. Usher singing the women. We just saw that shit last year.
Yes, yes. I almost took Tom White, man. You ain't seen the Boondocks. You seen some clips here and there, some episodes.
Yes,
Man.
I have.
Go
Yeah,
back
yeah,
and watch the Martin Luther King episode when he goes off and everybody said, "I done went through getting dog spray and all shit. And this is what y'all do now." Like it was hilarious, right? The R.
I saw.
Kelly episode, hilarious because,
I s-
like Nadine said, rooted in reality. When the allegations came out, no, he didn't. Nuh-uh, R. Kelly didn't do it. Right? It's
Danny
so
said I saw a man spanking booty on Good Times. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Danny. Also, I saw some cakes in a thong. They show her shadow in the doggy position. That's Boondocks. Yes, you're right. It is. And I don't like this show. Like let's get it, not get it twisted. I don't like it. Right? Like I said, there was the two things that made me laugh and anything, but I don't like the show. Have you ever watched Boondocks, Roberto?
I can't say I have.
Okay. So Roberto hasn't really watched Boondocks. He's in the same boat as me. So he'd probably look at it and see the same kind of blasphemy that we see, right? Because I guess only clips that they ever show are those, I want you know what I mean? Those
You gotta watch
and
the whole episodes though,
I
because
agree.
like there's so much into the episode, and that's like when they went to the funeral to go visit their cousins.
mm-hmm.
Like there was a whole bunch of they had Hurricane Katrina family members. They did a Pimp My Ride episode where they was basically trying to like yank the system and get their car pimped and get their house done by the what was that show? Home Makeover, Extreme Makeover Home Edition. And they was lying and stuff. So like it's a lot that goes into that. That's what I mean about it being rooted in reality. Like they had Exhibit. And then, but like the rappers were actual rappers. Like Busta Rhymes was one of the which rapper was he? JG?
He was was he the bald guy with that lethal injection?
I don't remember. I just remember Gangsta-licious and Thug Nifty.
Oh, the story of Gangsta-licious, bro. What you see going on in the media now? It's like
exactly.
You know what they say the Simpsons they like spoke the future. The Boondocks, the swine chicken flu. Right. Fucking
so Danny said
the chick sandwich, dude.
Danny said, I thought I heard you say Good Times wasn't bad. I said it wasn't as well. It's not as bad as that trailer made it look to be, right? Because again, there is some commentary, but that trailer just hit on every single stereotype that's in the show. So it made it look a lot worse than it actually is. Y'all gotta do Boondocks watch-alongs. Maybe. Might be interesting. Boondocks' first 3 seasons was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Hanzo didn't like Boondocks but loves Soul Plane. Come on, that's the definition of cornering buffoonery. Soul Plane is kind of funny, right? But it is buffoonery. I agree with you.
Actually,
but now here's
where they went to the movies and snuck in to see Soul Plane.
So
that
here's
was another one.
Right. So here's my other thing, right? With this, are we too sensitive? Because this kind of is in the lines of Family Guy, like Roselle Comics said earlier. This kind of in the lines of Family Guy. The white people them don't complain about being portrayed that way, right?
I'll
Thoughts?
give an example.
Bullshit.
I give an example of a movie where white people were up in arms. Now they are not all, but it's a good number of them. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? When that movie came out, how they betrayed white people in the South during that time, there was a lot of people protesting that movie, saying the same thing, like, "Oh, how dare you portray white people in that fashion?" Remember Passion of the Christ? People were protesting that way.
So I can understand you talking about a movie, but we're talking about an animation cartoon, right?
Okay.
Now, I will say,
do you know how many episodes of Family Guy had to be altered or completely taken out? I can give you 2.
Okay.
Remember, it was canceled when they brought it back.
So one episode, it was like a 2-parter jab where they had to take something out. So Peter had something going on with his finances, so he needed help. So he sang basically the melody of "When You Wish Upon" was it "When You Wish Upon a Star"? Some bullshit like that. But he was talking about he needed Jew, and they made him take that out. You trying to tell me white people we can't?
Yeah, but I'm talking in general. Yeah, I'm talking in general, right? Because
that's still a group of people that's mad.
But Family Guy's been on for 20 years, right? they're not sitting there like we are doing, running around. Oh, this is bullshit. Don't watch it. Blah blah blah. Now I'll give you the reason why is because we don't have enough positive portrayals of us. If we did, this show would not be an issue.
I
Well,
know
I
a
We
lot
was
of
had
shows
more.
that got can't. Do they still got that show? What's that show? Real Side Chicks in Charlotte or some shit like that. They still got that
I
shit.
never seen that.
Never heard of it.
Okay, then that's one show that got canceled. Another show they was doing with something with the Divine Nine, sororities and fraternities, and one of they got that shit canceled because they was like, you will not portray us in this fashion, and this was like reality shows.
Yeah, but I'm talking animation, right?
Yeah,
They're not
but
complaining.
still,
They're not
no,
complaining.
they are
Okay,
complaining.
so
They are
so here's
complaining about Zeus TV.
okay. So
Zeus TV is the nemesis of Black culture right now because it's portraying us at our worst in reality, like real people. And
yes,
then we getting this shit on top of this, and we supposed to like this too? Nope.
but I'm talking about white people complaining about the portrayals. Because if you watch Adult Swim,
Because
which I do,
they got good stuff. They
yes,
have well-rounded shit. We have nothing but the bullshit that they keep
exactly.
perpetuating.
That is my point. That's what I'm saying. So if we had that, right, more positive representation, then this show would not be an issue. It's only an issue because we're not being represented positively. Roberto, you were going to say something?
Yeah.
You forgot.
Poof.
Right?
I will say
Cute.
this: from what I've seen
Cute
so
TV.
far, Family Guy, there are two different shows. There's nothing. I can't think of too much in Family Guy that was so stereotypical.
You can't think of the transsexual guy, all the stereotypical stuff with that. Like
But see, that's
Family Guy is
different though.
full.
That's
Family
a
Guy
completely
is
different
full.
thing.
Family Guy is full of it, right? Full of all of that stuff.
And remember,
right?
it got canceled at one time, and then people petitioned to bring it back.
Why? You think
Like, hell if I know.
you think if Good Times got canceled, people would be petitioning to bring it back?
Nope.
No, absolutely not. So Family Guy, but that's what I'm saying. So I do believe that the reason why it is an issue is because we don't have enough positive representation. That's what I believe. So
So what happened to the Cleveland show? It was made by the same person, Seth MacFarlane. Why the Cleveland show? The Cleveland show got canceled. No, it was due to viewership. It had low viewership.
Probably.
But also it didn't. It just showed the weirdness of a blended family, and I guess because it was just too much like Family Guy but black. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like, yes, it was exactly. Exactly. It was exactly like Family Guy.
If you watch Family Guy, American Dad, and Cleveland show, Family Guy and Cleveland show were basically the same thing. They had a daughter, they had a son, they had a baby, and a husband and a wife. So that's basically, it was just like I said, it was Family Guy but with black people and in Virginia.
Absolutely.
So, and then,
not to mention Cleveland though was voiced by a white guy. There was some backlash with that one too.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have a problem with that, but I know a lot of people had a problem with the white guy voicing the black guys, and it should be a black guy, and it should be a trans voicing the trans, and all of that stuff. I don't. If you're an actor and you could do the job, you could do the job. It's just a.
I'm about to say it's adults voicing children. Do you want children to voice children?
You know,
because the people that's been one of the shows I know for sure that they actually use children to voice children was Hey Arnold. Other than that, like Rugrats were grown ass people. Tommy is a woman. Bart is a woman. Like,
yeah. And this is what he had to say at the end, kind of on the topic that we're talking about now.
The inequality, and there's disproportionate poverty deal. It exists with black people. We'll have these stories to tell. But maybe I would find it slightly funny if the entertainment business, I've said this all the time, and this is all you thought I was being nitpicking. Oh, I always got to get racial. Oh, Corey, look, you seeing things that ain't there. Now you see what talking about with this right here. This is the kind of shit you get if you don't speak up for yourself. And you get black people doing it. You get black people brought into it thinking this is good to put out there. You know, the entertainment business, you know, we still see ourselves mostly for our hood stories, our struggle stories, and for our stereotypes. Things are changing, but those images are still what the rest of the world sees from us. This shit is going to go to Japan. This shit is going to go to Europe. This is what they're going to see, and this is what they're going to about us. And I know this because I've heard people tell me to my face, well, I thought most black people like that over there. Man, Jesus. Nah, I know what the I'm talking about. And this is exactly the kind of stuff you get right here. As much as I'll see some good qualities in this show, knowing that this is going to be going out to the rest of the world and knowing that we still, you know, this is still mostly what we get. This is still what the entertainment industry gravitates towards. Oh, man, off with that.
Facts.
I will agree with that. I will agree with that.
100%. I've been saying that so much. Like, we really gotta, and you guys say it all the time, but when I talk about Power and all those shows, they're in the same category. They are, right? There's not positive representation. It's always gangsters, you know, drug dealers, hoes, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, when are we going to get quality shows, right? I'm so dying for someone to make like a black space Star Wars or Star Trek or horror movie. You know, that's why I liked, even though I didn't like most of his movies, but what Peele was doing with the horror movies, I'm like, that's good, right? You're putting a genre of us in there that are not fucking pimps and hoes. I liked that. But I wasn't always a fan of the movies. Like Us wasn't a fan of it, and Nope wasn't a fan of it, but he's doing something different.
I gotta agree with you, brother. I gotta agree.
And until we get that, right, we're gonna be getting stuff like this. Now, the other problem that I have is that we will get it and don't fucking support it. And then wonder why we don't get it. You know what I mean?
I remember
Absolutely.
there was this black guy. He went to Japan and he was trying to be an anime guy, like write manga, do his own anime, and he finally did it. And it was predominantly black characters in the anime, but like you said, it wasn't supported.
Roberto?
Was that the one with Jaden Smith?
No, not that one. It was on Netflix for a little bit.
I was about to say that one was underacted, and that's why a lot of people didn't support it.
Yeah,
but did y'all watch the Netflix movie? What was it? Window. What is it called? Because I'm pretty sure y'all didn't watch it.
You're right. Something said Window. I didn't watch it. Get the name, Roberto.
Window,
what do you think?
It was a claymation. It's called Window and Wild. It's
a
claymation hard. Okay, thank you, JG, for watching it. I watched it too. Are we not supporting black media? And that had a deeper message in it about a lot of stuff. You gotta watch it. Support
I don't know if my Netflix has it though, because I never seen it.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean? So if I had seen
and
it,
this was a Key and Peele thing.
Later after the show, text me the name. I'll look for it and see if it's there. If it is, I'll watch it. I'll support it. Roberto?
I don't really watch anime to know about that stuff, but what that guy was talking about is true. And, you know, for Netflix to push this stuff and, as we call it, baphomy like this, it's not going to stop. Maybe there is some good shit that's coming out, but they're not getting played. And where would they get played that people could support it if they don't know about it?
I say this because, and I know you've seen The Woman King, right, Roberto?
Yep.
Did you like it?
Yep.
A lot of people don't support that movie. One,
because of the title, because you can't call a woman a king. Get over it.
It's not accurate to history. It's blah blah.
What history? Who's saying it's not accurate to history? Whose history?
Exactly.
Like, I watched the movie. If it said did it say based on a true story?
Yeah, it did. It did.
Well, I don't even know the true story to base it on.
Either based on a true story or based on true events, which is totally different, right? Because if it's based on true events, then you can switch. Right. Exactly, and
And I
some of
thought
it
it was
didn't.
good acting. I thought it was great performance. I was entertained throughout the whole movie. And I actually liked the title. It was different, and different is good. But right now, different doesn't work unless it suits a certain people.
Narrative.
Or
Certain
narrative.
narrative. Exactly. You know what I mean? And that's what I was saying.
Texas,
Yeah, go ahead.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre also said based on true events.
And some of it is though.
He
Some
used
of
the
it is based
chainsaw.
on true events. Yeah, it's just they took
You know?
liberties. Yeah, but some of it is true. 100%. That family that they talk about was a incest family, cannibals, and all of that shit. Now, granted, they took liberties with what they're doing. I think it was the taking this people's skin and wearing it. I think that was a liberty that they did with the movie, but it was actually based on true events. Just
I mean, that's what the Germans did. They made lamps out of people.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, so we had that movie. Nobody went to go see. Now, listen, I understand it may not have been your thing, right? If it's not your thing, then I completely get that. 100%. I'm not saying because it's a black movie, all black people need to go see it. I don't conform to that, right? But if you're one of the ones that are arguing about positive representation, you got a movie like this with black women, strong women, great acting. Why not put a couple dollars on it, you know what I mean, and go see it? Because again, if we don't, we're gonna have good times after good times after good times after good times.
Well,
That's
look,
all we're gonna have.
I think we're just brainwashed so much that we can't even see a way out of it. Because look, I went to see a guy at a restaurant, and this is a guy from the hood who chose to make an investment, start a business, and his business is successful. And he goes, I write my shit on Instagram all the time. I put my shit on Facebook, and I get, like no response. And I said, you want me to be honest with you? I'm tired of seeing all the success shit and all that because everybody has an agenda behind it. He said, why don't you put some food together, go by a school, present yourself, show them that you are who you are, where you came from and where you are now. What's to say you won't get more business out of it along with respect? You gotta step outside of the box, because right now, if you show me that Instagram feed, I'll say, yeah, I like it, and I move on with my life. I'm not giving you no support. I don't believe. Probably your food sucks for all I know.
Right. And
but this
maybe
man's
that could be
food is
reason.
wicked. And he has a business open for over a decade. That ain't easy. We've been through some rough times. He's still open and running. West Indian on top of it. So, like, people don't know about him. And if I share this story with anybody, they'd be like, oh, yeah? Who is he? Where is he from? The message has to be done differently. Because, again, I feel like we watch so much of this stuff, how we're depicted as we're all from the ghetto. And the ones who aren't from the ghetto aren't really black. I wish they followed us growing up. Yeah, we heard gunshots. We ran away from gunshots. We were in the drug scene. But that was 1/8 of our life. Wasn't all our life. That's not, you know what I mean? And I never looked at it as a perspective, as he said, that when I always ask myself, why is people racist towards us? They don't even know us. We don't even exist there. It's because of fucking shit like this.
Facts.
Why would you want this in your neighborhood? I wouldn't want it in mine.
Facts.
Babies shooting at each other, selling drugs.
Facts.
What the fuck is that?
Facts. And because that's all they show, that's what they are going to believe. You know what I mean? That's what they're going to believe, that we are all like that, because that's all they see. And the ones that show us in a positive, like Black Lightning, Bel Air, I don't know, that didn't get canceled, so that still has another season. But these shows get canceled. They don't last, or they don't even get to production.
Bel Air is too real, and it would give you a positive to know that it's possible to be there without doing the stigma, selling drugs or pimping and all that to get there.
And I think why Bel Air probably passed it, because even though it has a good family, it still has some negative stuff. You have Carlton doing drugs.
But it's real life. Right? It's real life.
Right, exactly. So that's why I think it passes. But I think if it was more like a serious kind of Cosby Show type of thing, oh, they wouldn't put that on there. No
Well,
drug
look,
use, you know what I mean? Nothing like that. They wouldn't put that on there.
I wasn't on last week's show, but you know what I wanted to talk about, and I don't know if you guys spoke about it, but for me, all the TV shows I watch, like let's just say my wife wants to watch Entertainment Tonight, or I watch something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a black guy in that show, he's gay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Why is that? Are you basically saying the only way you can make it on these shows in Hollywood is if you talk like that, or you come
Absolutely.
I have noticed
how could that drive us? It's crazy. I'm seeing it without wanting to see it, JG.
I've been noticing that a lot.
It's so subliminal, all this shit, you know?
But you are absolutely right, because I will never forget, I was watching fucking The Watchmen, right? The TV series. And I'm like, yo, this show's fire, right? And then they bring in the old black superhero, whatever. And then 2 scenes later, he's getting dug out by the white dude. And I'm like, why do they do this? Right? There was this other show on Netflix where, this black, he was straight. He was looking at chicks, right? And then next thing you know, the white dude goes in the bathroom and he's getting his wood sucked by a white dude. And then through the whole rest of the episode, it's like, you didn't see nothing, right? You didn't see nothing, right? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Right? Where's the straight, strong black man? Right?
They are breaking us down. And now it seems like they're going full blown again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I get it. I know people say, they're breaking down white men too. They're breaking down men in general. I'll agree with that 100%. But it's been done to us for decades. All right?
Our struggle. We're not saying people are struggling.
Right.
It's continuing the propaganda. That's all it is. All of this is propaganda of how they want us to continue to be viewed, because they want to dehumanize us. That's why they started calling us monkeys and shit. And I'm tired of it. And I like I said, I'm still down for the diversity of black people, because certain black people don't represent the way I don't represent me as a black person. So I see there's nothing wrong with gay black people, but also like that's not the representation of all gay people, all people, period. Like they just always look, they be trying to kill two birds with one stone. Let's check off 2 diversity boxes, black and gay. That's what the fuck they doing. Yes, they're just killing 100%. 2 birds with one stone. So 100%. They like, fuck y'all straight men, y'all don't need no representation.
And I'm right there with you. I like, if that's what you do in your private life, do whatever the hell you want in your private life. You know what I mean? I even say like drugs, legalize that shit, because people should have the right to live the life the way they fucking want to live it. If it's gonna kill them, then as long as they ain't hurting nobody.
Natural selection.
Let me be straight, right? As long as they ain't hurting nobody, let them live their life, right? So that's what I'm saying. But again, it goes back to the constant representation, and we don't get the other stuff. That is the problem. You know what I mean? That's the biggest problem. And I feel what you're saying, Roberto.
It's crazy.
But, JG.
You know what else though? If they're not gay, they're a character that I built up to be very intelligent, very athletic, very just all. And it's always some fucked up thing that happens where they either quit doing what they were built up to do, and now they're like the token guy. They're just like this. It was a show, Sex Education, that came out, right? There's one black character, several. There's one black character, right? He was the head boy in the school. He was a captain of the swim team. And all of a sudden, he falls in love with this white girl. She disses him, and all of a sudden, he doesn't want to swim anymore. Right? His grades are slipping. All of a sudden, he doesn't know how to do things anymore, right? But every white person or anybody else that's non-black on that show that's written to be like kind of down their luck, they all get propped up while he kind of falls down. And I get sick of that too.
Absolutely. And yes, Basil, I am absolutely, I hate that movie for that scene. I fucking hate that movie for that scene, right? At the end of the day, that to me was a scene you could have done something so different with it. You did not have to do it that way, right? It's just like, hey, Vin Rhymes, we want to see this guy, but fuck you. Okay, let's do it. Like, no. I'm looking at that script and I'm saying, I am not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Sorry. All right. Again, it was a strong gangster black man who
Mm-hmm.
they had to bring down a peg by showing that scene. Not to mention, he was saved by the white guy. But this is the movie that y'all clamor for. You know what I mean?
It was still a
Just
good
doesn't
movie
work
though.
for me.
Yeah, it was a
Besides
good
that part, it's
movie.
still a good movie.
I don't like it.
That was just a fucked up part.
Yeah, but it was a good movie though.
I don't like it. And to me, his best movie is Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill. I'm not a big fan of Pulp Fiction, never was. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's just me. But at the end of the day, like Roberto said, things need to change. We need. He said, "What movie? Pulp Fiction, Danny. Pulp Fiction." And to be honest with you, Pulp Fiction kind of was the start because when Chuck and Larry got married, he was gay,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think there was another movie where he was a gay man. So
Mr.
it's
Valentine or
kind
some whatever his name. What was that movie
right.
where he was a never know what? I don't know.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? It's like we have these. The Rock. He did the Tooth Fairy, so he's running around in a tutu. You know what I mean? It seems like they always have to demasculate men for some reason. Now we're talking about black men because we're black, but I know they do it to the white men too. They did it to John
Mm-hmm.
Cena at the freaking Oscars.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I know that. So just so people don't think it's black. No, they're doing it to all men. It's the agenda. Any last thoughts?
I will say this. There was a
Mhm.
line in that Good Times I kind of chuckled at. When the baby says your breath stinks so bad, I thought I needed my diaper changed. I kind of almost cried off because I'm like, I've never heard that line. I'm gonna start using it.
Well, there was a scene that made me laugh too when I showed you guys, you and Danny,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
they're
that
talking
was
to the
funny.
babies,
Mm-hmm.
and the baby, "Hey, you can't tell me nothing." The whip fucking hits him in the head with the fucking belt one time. Wah! I thought that was funny, you know. And to be fair, they gave the mom some cakes. You know what I
Yes, they
mean?
did.
They gave her some cakes, so they didn't just put this little, slim like they like to do with the women. They gave her cakes when they had that scene. So I'm like, okay, at least they're not making women look like men. So that's a positive thing in that show. Any last thoughts, Roberto? Nadia?
Nope.
Nah, it's just a media ploy for propaganda, programming. I mean, that's all it is. Propaganda and
Absolutely.
programming to keep black people seen as what they've always told them that we are, even though we keep showing them every day that this ain't us.
What do you think this world is gonna be like in 20 years?
If
I
it's
don't know,
even
because
here.
humans will
Huh?
definitely, that's what I'm about to say, humans will definitely be the downfall of themselves, period. It's not gonna be some astronomical shit that happens to the earth that fucks all of us over. It's gonna be us doing it to ourselves because we are meant to live with the earth. The earth is
Hmm.
gonna do what it's gonna do. But the way we keep the way we just fighting over imaginary lines and shit and stupid. It's stupid, stupid,
You're
stupid.
right, Shifty. Absolutely. Forgot about that. Um, Shit. I was gonna ask a question and I fucking slipped my mind. So Robin Williams, even though he was put in a dress, it was to get close to his wife and kids. When it's us, it's be courted by dudes. Yeah, 100%. And
He
that's why
could
it
have
got.
went. He could have
Yeah, go ahead.
followed what the fuck the court told him to do, which was get a job in a stable place to live.
Instead of doing
But
what he had to do. Yeah, yeah, I
yeah,
get you. I get you. Fuck, I can't remember what I was gonna ask. That was a good one too. But we get on to the next one. So as you guys know, the juice died,
Mm-hmm.
and
Why you
I was
smiling when you say
because I was surprised. I was surprised how many people were coming out saying he was innocent after he died. Right?
mm,
Mace, and Cameron, they platformed him on their show, a couple of times, and I was like, wait a minute, we're platforming OJ now, right? So I started watching some documentaries and some little YouTube stuff, but the thing is, Kathleen Jenner came out and said good riddance, right? But didn't she get away with murder?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
vehicular homicide or whatever,
Yep.
vehicular manslaughter. Same shit that happened to Brandy, but I don't think it was the same circumstance. Let me put that straight. I don't think it was the same circumstance, but they both hit somebody with a car.
Mm-hmm.
Hers was another car, though.
Do any of you guys think OJ was innocent?
If the glove does not fit, you must quit.
I
That
think he
wasn't the
knew who
question I
did it, though.
asked you.
I think he knew who did it, but I don't think he's the one that did it. Or if he did,
I
damn,
would
they
be.
found a way to get away with it. Like, how?
I won't be surprised if he had somebody do it.
Mm-hmm.
They say the son, but I don't know. His son.
Roberto?
Was he guilty or innocent?
Mm-hmm.
What do I think?
Yeah.
Of course he was guilty.
He did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot of men out here probably would have done the same thing.
Because, like I said, I can only speak for myself, but I know in all the levels of anger that I've reached in life, I've never reached a limit as high as a woman has made me reach.
Mm-hmm.
I get you.
So when you reach that level, your brain doesn't function well. And it's only after you say, why did I do this? Why? It's too late.
So the theory, and I watched this in a documentary, some guy was breaking it all down. That was actually recording OJ like for like a lot of his career and stuff like that, right? What they were saying in that one was OJ slept with Shapiro's, his friend's wife. That's why they say one of the daughters is OJ's daughter. They're saying that he had something to do with setting OJ up to kill Nicole because OJ slept with his wife.
I
think?
can believe it.
I mean, it don't sound far fetched to me.
I mean, she's a hoe.
So they're saying that OJ, when he went there, he was with somebody, and it was the somebody else that did the killing. OJ ran away, right? But he got cut or whatever. They say the crime scene has shown different size shoes, and there's a lot of stuff that they talked about that didn't go to court, for example. Speaking of OJ, they miscast him in the FX show instead of Cuba Gooding Jr. They should have got the dude to play Worf. Worf looks a little like OJ. I agree, but Cuba did a good job. Cuba did a good job. Do you guys believe any of that conspiracy stuff?
What conspiracy?
That it was somebody else. That somebody else was there. Because
Yeah,
I don't think he did it by himself.
Yes, this dude left the state. And then the first thing he allegedly said was, do you know who did it? Or do you know who killed her? What kind of, you're supposed to be like, no, my wife is dead. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
Then you come out with a book talk about if I did it or if I had it done, whatever.
Right.
Right.
And if you watch that, because I watched they did a little thing on him, interview on him, where he's talking about that. If you watch that, the way he gives some of the details, I was like, shit. You know what I mean? Like, who does that? Right? But at the same time, I don't think he did it by himself. I think he had someone else.
Not smart enough.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what one of the guys said in the video, Roberto, is that OJ is not smart enough to do it, but he was there. They're not saying he wasn't there. They're saying that he was there. You know what I mean? But the thing is, a lot of people are, and I've always say this, you don't really disrespect the dead. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I understand, you may have connection, you may think he did all of this and he may be guilty, but at the end of the day, someone lost their life. You know what I mean? I think that's what Mace and Cameron and all them were talking about. And Danny said that Stephen A caught shit for talking about it too, right? So I don't know. For me, I just feel like you let the man die. You know what I mean? Let the man die. It's tarnished his name enough, right?
Yeah,
His name's
come
been
on.
flashed through the mud. You know what I mean? All the fucking shit he did in football and the Hall of Famer that he was never gets talked about ever again, right? All we talk about is what he did. Rightfully so. Rightfully so when he was alive. You know what I mean? It to me, that's kind of like when those two kids went on Oprah talking about Michael Jackson after he died. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of the same kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Now I call BS on Oprah for allowing that shit to even happen.
Oh yeah, she had
Right.
to take that shit down and everything because a lot of people ended up contradicting what she was saying and proving the facts that those kids were lying and shit like that. So OJ was declared not guilty, so he didn't do it. So you see, that's another thing too, right? He got found not guilty. Now, contrary to what you think, the only people that know what happened that night is OJ and the person that was there. Right? So we can all assume he's guilty, he's innocent, he's guilty, he's innocent, but we will never know. That's why I'm saying, like, what if 2 years from now someone comes out and says, no, I actually killed them, right? Then what are you gonna say? You're sorry for all the things you said to OJ? You know what I mean?
Well, you
Naked
asked me
Gus.
if I thought he was guilty. I said yes, but evidently he wasn't, or he would have did time for it. But what
Right.
do I think?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very possible.
You see,
and I think he did it. And the second person said, "You know what? This is how you clean it up. This is what you do." And I think he needed to release that anger he had.
Okay, so I agree with you 100%, Roberto, because I've played this scenario in my head, right? He break up with his wife. She, yeah, you stupid motherfucker. And you know what I mean? Like, just like you said, just pushing those, because nobody, like Roberto said, can push your buttons more than a woman that you've been with. You know what I mean? It's just because she knows pretty much everything about you, especially as long as they've been together. So there's no, and I could see, like Roberto said, I could see him getting that rage and like, oh yeah, and maybe not even go in there intending to do it.
I'm
But when
telling
he
you, man.
got there, he
Took
did
the
it.
guy
You know
out
what I
too. That makes it pretty evident.
mean?
No
So-
one can make a man coward like a woman can.
Facts,
Mhm.
100%. Dying of prostate cancer when it's the easiest cancer to cure is sad. I didn't even know if that was the. I didn't know that was the cancer that he died from.
Yeah, he announced it on
boy.
that show. I think he said he had a.
Oh boy,
prostate
I'm on
cancer.
X watching now. Oh, you can comment while you're on X? Really? Oh, I didn't know that. What were you saying, JG?
I said he announced on that interview. I think it was with Mace. I can't remember that he had I think he said he had prostate cancer.
I got
Either
you.
he said he had cancer or he said he had prostate cancer. One of the two. But for me, I can see a scenario where he finds out the wife is doing this shit. Okay, like Roberto said, I'm enraged. I'm gonna go with his friend. I'm gonna go take care of this. The friend may have cut or done something. And he's like, "Hey, we gotta finish the job." OJ runs away. He says, "Fuck away." You see him, so I gotta off him, right? And I can see that happen.
Get in your truck. Get out of here.
Yep.
You know, how far have you gotten, Roberto?
I don't know if I shared this story, but I remember I was dating.
Nice.
I was dating Fire because I considered myself Fire, and there was a bad mix, and I was in my Mustang, and she kept antagonizing me, and I was like, "You think I won't drive this car into the wall?" She was, "Go ahead, yo, you know," says all the right words. I'm like, "Oh yeah." Boom, boom, boom. I'm doing like fucking 140 down the street. And then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Was
You
it
know?
the Stang?
Yeah.
You're mad.
Yes,
You
I
are
was.
mad.
I was very mad. I was very mad. And, you know, my ego's like, you're testing me? Oh, you're going to lose. But I was going to lose too.
Mm-hmm.
So lucky the other shoulder just taps a little harder, you know?
Fuck. That's crazy.
Yes.
What about you? I never went that far. What about you, JG?
Oh, of course. I can't remember what the hell she did, but it was one of those things where shit just built up to where I know what it was, something, whatever what built up, and she did the one thing you don't fucking do and try to destroy my Xbox 360 I had at the time, and she took it out the thing, threw it on the ground, broke it. I had to walk out to my car, lock the door, roll the window up, call my dad. You better come and talk to me or something. I'm finna kill this bitch right now. I was so pissed off that day. Now, I didn't know he had prostate cancer at the time. And he came down, he talked to me, talked me down. And yeah, I've gotten another time like saying with Roberto. She's sitting there running her mouth. I'm hitting the gas. She's like, "Are you crazy?" And I hit the brakes. I had went for it, hit the dashboard. What's wrong with you? So yeah.
Man, you guys are fucking crazy. You don't fuck with the cars, man. You know what I mean? Nah, you don't fuck with it because that's hurting yourself as well. You don't want to do that shit.
Okay. What about you punch a wall, you break your fucking hand, or
exactly.
You put it through a window. It's happened. Exactly. I've seen it happen so many times. But
I know.
In the bar with a cast, what happened? Fucking bitch got me pissed. Yeah, look at you. You know?
Hey, listen. It's better to punch the wall than to punch your face. Absolutely, 100%.
100%. 100%.
But Nadia, what about you?
I was gonna set that nigga house on fire and leave.
Wow, some left eye shit, really?
Absolutely.
Okay. Explain.
So basically throughout the whole relationship, he was mentally and verbally abusing me. So then he started accusing me of cheating. Then I found out he actually did cheat. So it was a whole bunch of shit going on. My car got wrecked. My grandma died. I was like, I'm finna burn every motherfucking thing down and just leave. I was gonna let him go to sleep, and then I was gonna get up and set the kitchen on fire and leave.
What the fuck?
I wouldn't have blamed you. I wouldn't have blamed you.
It was so much
with abuse like that, and yeah, we wanted that dude dead. So
no, that shit had me all the way insane. Like I felt insane. I did not give a fuck. I was going to set that shit on fire. I mean, I didn't tell him, but I kind of like he was like, what did he say? Something stupid. He was like, I'm not coming home tonight. I was like, yeah, that's for your safety or some shit like that. He was like, what that mean?
Man, I remember one time, I think I was like maybe 15 or 16, maybe even a little bit younger, you know. And there was this girl that lived on the block. I thought she was cute. So I asked her, hey, you want to go watch a movie with me? She said, sure. Right? I'm like, okay, cool. I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? Next fucking day, I go to fucking video store. And as I'm coming out the video store, I see her and her friend. So they walk, I say, what's up, whatever. And they walking behind me. But when they walking behind me, this bitch is like laughing. Oh, now you going to the movies? Ho, ho, ho. Like laughing at me. I said, if you don't stop laughing at me, I am going to box off your face. Right? Because now I know this bitch that said yes was fucking with me. And it was a friend that was laughing. She wouldn't stop. So I turned around and I grabbed her by the neck and I was like, if you don't, you know what I mean? Like I was like right there. And then I just let her go. And she was shocked when I grabbed the neck. She never said another word the rest of the way. And she lived like a couple of buildings away from me. So the rest of the way, they never said another word. Another word. So yeah, I agree with you 100% that, you know, significant other, whether it's male or female, they can push you to limits where you may do shit that you fucking are not would normally do. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, the only thing that stopped me was jail time. I was like, I can't do that time.
You know, to be honest with you,
yeah,
I think that's the thing that would stop me too, like jail time. Cause I know I'm claustrophobic. I can't be put in the cell, bro. I can't
I
do
couldn't figure out how to make a fire seem like an accident.
it. Well, now you got YouTube for that. You know what I mean? So if you ever need, you're just gonna go on YouTube, clear your browser
Bruh.
search before you do it, and light that motherfucker on fire. Because you can find anything on YouTube. How to make a bomb and
Nah,
all
I'm
kinds of
too
shit.
mature now. I just leave. I just
Facts.
leave. I ain't got time for all that. I don't got time for that confrontational shit. Bye. Bye. I will leave with a smile on my face. Bye.
Click on the link that is after
I
Jay-Z
gotta see
Buster.
this. I gotta
Yeah,
see this.
I'll copy it and I'll show it. Shit. I actually gotta go on YouTube to do that. Hold on. Roberto, any more thoughts?
Rest in peace, OJ.
Oh, wait a minute. It's the clip of the show, Danny? Is that
On
what it is?
that black emoji.
Oh, no. Because it was... Yeah, it actually goes straight to my channel when I click on it. I think you might have put the wrong clip up there, Danny. Click the link that is JG. Yeah. Yeah, you put the wrong link in there because it's showing the link to my show. Andre said, well, Nzo, you, Roberto, already know when I was thin lining on full snapping and had bloodlust in my eyes when it came to my ex-girlfriend of what happened to her. I'm kind of lost. I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Listen, man, I smoke a lot of weed. I don't remember what I did yesterday. So,
Like,
okay.
have your siblings ever involved you in that crazy shit?
Hell yes.
Like what that, bruh, don't. Like I said, at this point we grown now, so we like the shit that y'all think I was crazy. Y'all think what I was gonna do was crazy. No, what my sisters did was crazy. I ain't gonna tell their business, but like just just know.
There's Danny.
Yep. For sure. Yep. Facts. Yep.
Yeah. You know what the funny thing about this clip is? I've seen Roberto do that. I've seen Roberto.
Shit.
Roberto, am I lying?
No, man. That's why them games were the worst to me, man. I broke so many joysticks. I remember people throwing rock through me out of his house.
I've seen those eyes in Roberto, like those.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
God.
Yeah.
Video games are not for me, man. They bring me no joy. They do until an upgrade comes along, you know?
Until when you could beat everybody, right?
That's right.
I know this guy hates losing, right? So when we
who likes losing? Let me meet this person.
Well, true. Nobody does. Nobody does. But the problem is we used to talk a lot of shit when we would play the video game. You know what I mean? And I think beating Roberto, because he didn't really play with us a lot. You know what I mean? He'd come in once in a while and play with. So beating Roberto was like the trophy. You know what I mean? Like Roberto's coming, all right, and we're all taking fucking turns trying to beat Roberto. You know what I mean?
And I want to kill these guys. Oh fuck! So it's like game done. Run.
If you don't remember, I told you in Roberto that she was raped. Oh, okay, yeah. I remember, Andrea. I remember. But yeah, you know what I mean? So we've been in situations like that. My thing is just, I don't think it's cool to make fun of dead people or, you know what I mean? You know, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. It's a hard thing to follow, but
No,
I try to. No, it is hard. It is hard.
I do it. My grandma been telling me that since I was little, so I learned really quickly. So I just never said nothing mean. And then y'all be egging me on to say the mean shit that I be thinking. I be like, my grandma told me not to say it, so I'm just not saying nothing.
You see, my mind will be like, maybe you shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? But then, like 10 minutes later, like, you know what? Fuck that shit. What the fuck is this?
See,
Fuck it. You know what I mean? I know not to say it because it's not nice, but fuck, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And that overtakes
I be
my.
trying to find a way to say it nicer and like tone it down.
Depends on the situation. And I mean, if there's no
Oh yeah, it
reason to
depends
say
on
it
the
nice,
situation because sometimes I be like, look.
if there's no reason to say it nicely, fuck that shit.
No, yeah, yeah. Sometimes there's no reason to say shit nicely to anyone.
But I don't have no siblings, so I never had that issue. I don't. I haven't. I hung with Roberto's brother. I don't ever think we never really got Roberto into anything, did we?
Sorry.
We never got you into anything,
Anything
like
like
you know,
what?
like drama and be like Roberto, come true.
No, not that I can remember. No,
Yeah, I don't think we
like we
ever brought
said,
him.
that's shit you don't really talk about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't really want people knowing your business.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because there was beefs. There was beefs with these two dudes. It wasn't really me. It was more Roberto's brother and his friend, right? And our friend. And they had this beef with this other guy and his friend. And yeah, it almost popped off one day in front of the pharmacy. That's for sure. And his brother used to walk around with a butterfly knife. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And he was always good with that shit. Boom. Like fast with that shit. You know what I mean? So we outside there, we see the two dudes there, and they come up and man standing face to face. His brother just pop it up. Boom. Did his little flex, you know what I mean? Like he had the tricks, flash it around his hand, all that shit. He was doing that all the time. Anyways, nothing really popped off, but
That shit was like church, boy.
the butterfly knife.
Oh my god, it was like guys had a yo-yo, we had a butterfly knife.
Yeah, I know.
And
I could never get it.
the Filipinos were the master of that, and I had enough Filipino friends, so I was getting all kinds of different belly sounds.
I could never get it. I could never use that butterfly.
You know
knife
what the
like
true
that.
master of the butterfly, like it's only sharp on one side, right? But the true one is sharp on both edges, and you have to be able to swing it without getting cut. Man, that was a rough experience, I'll tell you, boy.
Looking big today, Berto. What the fuck, man? You working out? What? Hey, hold on.
Back in the gym, yo. Back in the gym. Getting old. Can't let that shit catch me.
Have you not been watching our show? Roberto's always been big. Daddy's been
no, but
I
haven't trained in a minute, man. Started getting lazy, you know?
So you got back into it?
Summer's around the corner, man. And you know what? When you have to start getting all kinds of new clothes, that shit ain't fun, man. So it's either you get back to fitting them clothes or you lose a lot of paper.
It's funny you say that. Because now that you say that, it reminds me of the Michael Jackson video where the guy does pull out the butterfly knife. Yeah, that's pretty much how it was. He did a little flick, boom, boom, boom.
Everybody's shocked by that shit, man. I'm telling you, it just makes people freeze.
Mm-hmm. He had little tricks with it, you know what I mean? So they didn't want to fuck with it. They didn't want to fuck with that shit. So they just bounced. That was it. They said, you know what? It's over. So
it don't feel good to get cut.
To get what?
It don't feel good to get cut.
Oh, I know that. It don't feel good to get your face punched off either. You know what I mean? So yeah,
I could take a punch. I ain't trying to get cut though. Like, you know.
Okay, so
no,
you.
Girls is grimy. Girls is grimy. They would try to cut your face and shit like that. That's where the whole like Vaseline thing came from. Because like you're supposed to put Vaseline on your face, so if they try to like cut, like I've heard some weird shit. Like I ain't never dealt with nobody like that because I ain't finna fight you unless I want to fight you.
So, but you saying you could take a punch from a man?
Yeah, I've taken a punch from a man. Well, boy, because I ain't fighting no grown ass man now. when I was younger, I used to fight boys too because anybody could get it. But nowadays, I'm not trying to fight no grown ass man. Not saying that I can't, but I ain't trying to fight nobody. I don't even be trying to fight my kids to get in the bed. Like,
facts.
I'll tell you this much, Nadia. Growing up, if we knew a girl fought, we stayed the hell away from her because they were crazy, you know.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They usually had 6 brothers.
Yep.
100%. I had a friend that thought he used to tease this girl all the time. Every day he would see her, he would tease her until that one day she couldn't take it anymore and fucked his ass up. Like, fucked him up to the point where we're like, damn, you know what I mean? Couldn't believe that. But Danny said, check out Timu, Roberto.
What?
Timu.
What the fuck was that? Roberto.
I meant Roberto.
Let me
Check out
tell
Timu.
Danny, have you ever bought any clothes from Timu? I need to hear this because I'm sure you haven't if you're referring me to buy clothes from there. Because all you're going to do is play tennis. You buy double XL, it's a medium. You send it back. And it takes 6 weeks. And then the shit comes just like cardboard.
Have you bought anything from Timu?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I've done.
Shit comes with no instructions. And when it does, it's in Chinese. I have all kinds of stuff up in my fucking cupboard from Timu, still in the box. I'm telling you, Nzo. I made a mistake. I bought like 6-7 items. Oh, that only cost me $30. What a waste of $30.
I actually got some things that actually worked. I got the lights, like LOWKEY has those lights around the ceiling. I got those lights from Timu as well, and I got a couple of lights and stuff for there. And I got this little thing in the bathroom where you could stick your, soaps and all that shit on, stick it to the wall. Man, when I got that, I looked at this, I was like, there's no way this thing is sticking to the wall. And it actually is still up. I was impressed with it. I was like, okay. But I know that the rest of the stuff is cheap.
1 out of 6 gadgets worked.
Yeah, exactly.
I bought this toothpaste thing that you stick your toothbrush in and it squirts the toothpaste on it. That's the only shit that works.
Mine didn't. My toothpaste wouldn't fit in there because I buy like. Hey, I didn't get it from Timu though, so I forgot where I got it from. Wherever I got it, I sent it back.
Danny said he's bought from Timu.
I know they're selling us the shit and they're just laughing at us. They're laughing.
Man, if I knew you were gonna be up so late, Danny, I would have sent you the link. I just got a size higher
shirt for $6.95 on Timu.
4 hats and they on point.
You wash it once and then you go, didn't I put a shirt in that washing machine? Where'd it go? Well, the shit dissolved.
So as much as I'm on Timu, I don't look at the clothes and be like, I'm gonna buy that. Like there's nothing.
They take very good pictures. They take very good pictures, man.
I'm sure.
You look at this jacket, you're like, that jacket's only $29 when it comes. You're like, what the fuck is that? You can't even put it on. The shit just stays like the same shape it came in.
Man, I had this. How I got caught up with Timu is these old women at work. They were doing the fish game. Oh, I get this to get my free stuff, blah, blah. I'm like, what the hell is this Timu stuff? Like, and they said, oh, can you please accept my invites? I guess. So I was accepting invites. I decided to check it out. And then I looked on it and I was like, And I said, okay, well, I know the lights thing that my girl would like the lights thing. So I got that and a few other things. But to look at the clothes or anything like that, they have this safe, right? It's a nice safe where you can put your money and stuff in there. And I'm like, fuck, that looks good. I want that. But I don't want to put shit in there and then can't open the motherfucker again.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
I want to know someone who spoke to their customer service.
I
did send my shit back and they refunded it. That I could say.
Okay. I got ties and t-shirts, not coats or regular shirts. Damn, you buy from Timu. Okay. I must have lived longer than you, Roberto. I saw you think of the best I have to catch my breath. What? But that's not the pause I expected. I don't think you older than Roberto, though, Jack. Like Roberto's ancient.
You better throw some numbers out there, Jack, before you talk that talk. Throw some numbers, man.
Roberto's ancient. You know what I mean? Like
Danny thought he was older until we had a conversation.
I'm
proud of my shit.
You don't
more than 2 years.
You don't look your age at all, bro.
I'm preparing myself to say that number, and I'm like, "Fuck, how are you gonna do it, man?" People ask me how old I am. I'm just gonna say, "Yo, I'm old." Does it need a number? Does it really need a number? Is it gonna change your day to know the number behind me? Fuck, leave me alone, man. I don't want a birthday.
Do you feel different?
I feel grumpier, to be honest. I feel grumpier and fed up. I'm trying not to be a typical old man, but they keep pulling me back, man. I'm telling you, Nzo. Every time I talk, well, that's not the way to think. How the fuck is everyone telling me how to think now? I'm fed up. I don't know if I need to move to the woods. I really don't know. Like, I'm really fed up with where we live. It's fucking, I don't know about you guys and your, what do you call it? How they allow people in from other countries, immigration. I don't know how it is on your guys' end.
The whiter they are, the better. That's the way it is.
Well, where we are, I'm telling you, it's really changing the way we live. I cannot talk to one person on the phone that's driving and not hear them curse. It's impossible to drive here and not lose your shit. Daytime, nighttime, weekend. And the shit that's being done is like, yo, you want to stop? I just watched a video, big fight in the fucking middle of the street. Two people just come out fighting. The world's going mad, I'm telling you. People running lights.
Shit costs too much.
People are just fed up, Nadia. They're mad about everything, man.
It costs too much.
Yes. Price of gas just fucking went up 17 cents. What happened? I'm saying, should I have watched the news? Like, is there some world catastrophe going on? How could gas just fucking jump like that and no one's saying shit?
How much to fill up your tank?
I haven't filled my tank up in a long time, Nzo, I'll tell you.
My son either.
It's almost like playing fucking slot machines.
Yeah.
You put in $60, you turn on your car and you stare at the fucking gas tank, see where it goes up to. What? That's it? So if I put 10 more, you'd have went higher? Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Go around the block, shit's a half a tank.
Yeah, it's getting fucking expensive, right? Food is unbelievably high.
I almost want to pull out the nozzle and see if I'm getting my last $2. Because the fucking pressure gauge changes. As soon as I'm watching it, as soon as it gets to like fucking $2 or $1.50 away from where it's going, shit just goes. So what? I'm not getting the same amount of gas all the way through. I want to pull that shit out, but I'm going to get gas all over my car. If it's coming out.
Listen, Andrea, bottled water is the biggest scam fucking ever. We are paying for water. Like, do you guys understand that? We are paying for water.
If they could charge for air, they would.
Facts. 100%. Paying
Cut your
for
damn oxygen
water. I went to the restaurant today and the chef salad was $14. That's crazy.
What?
Bro. Yeah, listen, man. You gotta be like picky when you eating out now. The way the price is. You gotta be like, should we go out and eat this week? Maybe not. You know what I mean? Because $20 for a fucking steak. You know, to go buy a steak.
Nzo, you better leave that steak alone because a lot of shit has caught up. A lot of shit.
I ain't touching it. I ain't spending $20 for no
$20 for a fucking trio at McDonald's almost.
Yeah, I know.
Something.
Yeah,
I don't eat there anymore. But the last time I went, I was like, what?
Yeah.
And it looks like that fucking shit got smaller.
Burger King, because I go on a Wednesday, swap for Wednesday, right? So you get your $10 meal there over Burger King. But what they fucking did is they made the fucking cups smaller. The fucking your drink, the cups are smaller than they used to be. They downsized the fucking cups, bro, and charged you more. The burgers are not even as big as they used to be. So that's how they do it. They downsize, but charge you more.
Who are you going to complain to? The manager?
The only way to complain is to stop.
It's the companies.
Oh, I stopped.
Yep, stop.
But the lineup is still as long as when I used to be in it.
I know. Yeah, I know. Lunch used to be $6-7. Now it's $15+ for lunch. That's the same. 100%. That's why I bring my lunch to work now. Right?
I started eating kids' meals because I'll be like, I don't need all that food. Give me a kid's meal.
Problem with that is I'd need like 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers to get meal. You know what I mean?
5 juniors.
Facts. Facts.
We'll stick them all together and make one. And then you're fucking taking in all that bread. That's going to take your body 20 years to dissolve.
Absolutely. You know,
and I don't eat McDonald's. I haven't.
And I was watching the video, and I gotta like research, because they're saying that the McDonald's in the U.S. and Canada, right, their fries have like 6, 7 ingredients, preservatives, all that shit. And I heard the ones in UK are just oil, potatoes, and salt. And I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like Europe doesn't do that shit.
The food we get is the food we get is terrible, especially in America. Like, oh yeah, yes, because they care about their citizens, I guess, or they at least want to keep them healthy enough to keep paying for the royals. I mean,
boycott these companies. That's what needs to be done. Problem is,
boycott them not hard.
Nobody cooks anymore, so.
But the problem is that we'll boycott them, but the majority won't, right? Because we live that life to where it's easier to go to Burger King and buy a meal than to come home after fucking a long day of work and cook for family and everything. So what you do is you just go to a little Burger King, buy this and that. You know what I mean? So yeah, we can do it. I think a lot more people.
You know how they can really do it? Make the fucking healthier food more affordable. Bring it down to the same prices, and people will eat more healthy stuff. When I go to pick up a salad and you're charging me $18, I'm not even going to get full on that shit, but it's healthier.
Facts.
I'm going to eat that salad and then go buy McDonald's after.
Facts.
Yep.
100%.
You know what I mean? And I'm even more in the hole now. I don't understand. Like,
those 32 bottles of water was $3.50. Yeah.
It's a master plan.
Now you're paying $3.50 for one bottle. You know what I mean?
Yo, literally. So I go grocery shopping weekly. Literally, I watch from the beginning of the pandemic. I watched a bottle of honey go from like $5 to like $8 to like $12. It did not change size. It did not change quality or nothing. But I'm paying $12 for the same bottle of honey now.
Facts.
Y'all don't understand. I was in the store. I was like, "Who said this?" I'm in there mad about the cereal and shit. I'm just like, because I really, really pay attention to prices. I'm really good at budgeting.
But tell me, it isn't a catch-22, Nadia, that honey that you know is clean, it's not processed, it's real pure honey, is $12, but you don't have the $12 for it. But the processed honey is $8.99.
That's just corn syrup and bullshit.
You know, it's maybe 2% syrup and 98% bullshit. But that's what we only could afford. So it's either you buy the one you could afford or you don't get any syrup.
Danny, we gotta buy fucking olive oil on sale. You can't buy it if it's not on sale. Fuck.
I went to buy olive oil. Why is my big bottle gone? My big bottle I used to get for $12 at Costco is gone. Now I got a smaller bottle and it's still $12. I be wanting to flip shit over because I'm like,
and not only that, they say 80% of olive oil is fucking fake.
Yep.
Yeah.
80%. I don't know. Maybe I should come up with an app that you go into every grocery store and it says, eat this, don't eat this. Eat this, don't eat this. I could just fucking scan. Okay. You know? And then when you get to the cash, it should cost you $1,000.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts. It's crazy. Like I went to buy like just a couple of, meat, some chicken breast, chicken legs, a couple of things of beef, like $60. You know what I mean? Like just 60. And then you're looking at the steaks and it's like, if I buy one steak, that's $20 added to the $60. So that's $80 for one steak. And who the fuck eats one steak? I ain't going to eat one steak. I want two. You know what I mean?
But I linked up with a distributor, and this guy will sell you 12 steaks at $13 a steak, and they're frozen and vacuum sealed, so you could throw that shit in your freezer and eat them when you're ready to eat them. No blood in them, all drawn and everything, fresh. So you could go and buy from the fucking grocery store that shit that's painted red to look fucking fresh. It ain't fresh. You look at the expiry date. I just bought that. Why is it expiring in 2 days? Where was it before that? You see the expiration dates are getting shorter and everything?
Yeah. And just like you, one time I went to the supermarket and I bought some ground beef, right? When I bought it, the top layer was all nice and red like it's supposed to be.
Yep.
And then when I cut into it, I could not believe how brown the inside of that shit was. I took it back. I'm like, yo, I'm not eating this. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's normal. No, it's not. Because I bought fucking ground beef like since I've been cooking. And that was like the first time I ever seen it like that. Usually it's like, you know, the rest of it doesn't look the right color. But when you literally put good ground beef on top of fucking ground beef that's been there longer, because that's exactly what they did, I'm just like, I can't eat this. Like, you're going to give me my fucking money back, 100%.
There's this guy I'm following on Instagram. I mean, he's educating me so much, but at some point I'm like, fuck, why'd I follow this guy? It's like, I don't know what to eat anymore. I'm sure you guys have eaten Pringles, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's
they're
not. They're not
good. It's not even. It's not even potato. There's not one ingredient of potato in that fucking chip. Not one. Not even 1%.
The same thing with Kraft Singles, bro. Kraft Singles, they don't call it cheese because
they can't call it cheese anymore.
There's no cheese in it. Yeah, they did, but there's no cheese.
It's not enough dairy.
Yes, so they can't do that. And I watched this video where, I don't know, it's something like this guy has this machine that just crushes things, right? Crush. So he actually put a can of Pringles in there, and the yellow shit that came out of it towards the end, I was like, what the fuck is that? Even if it came from the container, which I don't think it did, but even if it came from the container, do you want to eat something? Right. Do you want to eat something that spews out that kind of nastiness, bro? Like, you gotta be kidding me.
If there's one thing I really questioned that we ate as kids, what the fuck was it? Was those cheesies? What kind of sponge is that? What is that? What the fuck is that made out of? Is it?
It's just corn. Yeah, it's like puff corn. It's a that's like Cheetos were never made. Cheetos was a byproduct of them making something else. It was like that was an accident. So,
Really?
but it's really just corn. It's just puff cornmeal, basically.
I'm sure there's processed shit in that shit.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, yeah, all the flavor that they put on there. If you just eat it by itself, it's like eating popcorn. That's why I stopped eating all those extra chips and shit and just started eating popcorn. Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
I love my some popcorn, but that shit getting caught in your teeth is fucking annoying, man. That little shit. But I love me some popcorn. But yeah, like.
Daddy, fuck Kraft. A family member used to work at Kraft, and he basically told us don't eat anything at Kraft.
Hey, I've never liked box mac and cheese. Never.
Me neither.
Really?
Never.
I like Velveeta though. Velveeta mac. I love Velveeta.
I've never liked box mac and cheese. Period. It has to be baked.
I don't like Velveeta at all. Right, I don't like Velveeta, and I don't like Cheese Whiz.
The canned cheese.
What is that? What is that?
The canned cheese.
You think that's melted cheese?
No, that ain't cheese. No, absolutely not.
Oh fuck, we're still alive though.
Right, but this is the reason why we getting sick. Right? This is the reason why people are dying at young ages, because we're eating that stuff, right? Products with sprayed, chemicals and all that stuff, and it's fucking us up.
That's what little baby cakes taste like to me. Chemicals.
For me, I see people with them fucking Diet Coke and Pepsi and all them fucking soft drinks.
That shit cleans your toilet.
That shit cleans a lot of stuff.
I know. I hate those videos because I drink a lot of Coke. I drink a lot of Coke. I drink a lot of Pepsi, and
I
I
always
know that
hated
shit
soda.
is not bad. I know that
Nope.
shit is not good for you
Ginger
at
ale, that's
all.
it.
I'm
That's
still
it.
living.
Even ginger ale has a high sugar because I love Canada
High
Dry.
sugar count. Yeah,
But
yeah.
no. I drink the ones from the farmers market. Like
Okay.
they make it they spicy because they made from real ginger.
Okay,
You know?
yeah, with the little zing at the end.
Yeah.
You know what I started getting into lately? I know it's disgusting for a lot of people. That's flavored sparkling water.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's because we're getting old.
Hey, if I go up and down, if it's ice cold, I can go up down real fast. I'm good. I'm good.
Mm-mm.
But if I slowly
It's
drink it, no, I can't do it.
it's
I
weird
can't.
because I like Coke with the fizz and stuff, but in the water, it doesn't work for me. I just no, yeah. Mm-mm.
No,
I
it's
just wanted
nasty
to
to me.
burp. Like I'll drink a Perrier because I don't want all that sugar in a fucking drink just to get to digest my food. Even if it
Right.
doesn't do it, it's tricking me to make me feel like I am, and that's why I do it.
Yeah.
But to drink that shit when I'm thirsty,
Yeah.
man, my eyes turn bloodshot from all that gas that I'm taking in from that drink. I'm telling you, I down that shit. You swear I burned a spliff. My eyes are instantly bloodshot.
I know. I'm told all the time. Drink more water. Drink more water.
It's a must.
I
If I can tell you, Anzo, it's a
It's
must.
good for your skin.
And you'll learn to
I
like
know.
it because I used to hate
You
water.
will. You'll be able to taste when it's different.
Yep.
Like
Yeah, I can do that now. I can do that now because the water we
I can
have
taste
at
it in
work.
people's sweet tea. Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the water
weird
we have at
aftertaste
work
too.
kind of tastes different than the water that I drink over here. You know what I mean?
Well, I can't drink tap water. That's for damn sure.
No, I use my. We have a
Yeah, I
Brita
can.
filter.
Benny Hanna.
We have a
City even
Brita
told
filter.
us we have lead in our pipes, right? So the city even said,
Yeah.
even if you have that filter, you're still getting lead in your water. It's the only reason why I order water because I don't want lead in my shit.
I got
A
you.
lot of people I know like alkaline water.
Oh,
What does that do for you? Makes
That's
you
what
like
I
a
do.
battery?
No, it's
Like, oh shit, I know
It's just-
alkaline is for a battery.
I think it's healthier. I'm not
I
sure.
think
it's
it's a
about the
fucking
pH
gimmick.
level. No,
Yeah.
no.
Like smart
no.
water. All these dumb motherfuckers down in that shit thinking they're gonna be geniuses.
Fiji is delicious.
Fiji is
love
the best
Fiji
water
water.
on the market.
Bro, I can tell you
That
all
shit's
about the different
silk.
bottles water and how like Deer Park is trash. Why does
Anzo,
it
you
taste
try
thick?
Fiji?
Why the fuck does it taste thick?
Try Fiji.
I
The
love
shit-
it.
That's velvet water.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking smooth. It's so hard to not down that whole bottle one shot. I'm getting thirsty just thinking about it.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan.
No,
Not
this
a
is
huge
a
fan of
different
the
water.
Fiji.
Oh my
No, the
god.
Fiji water. Yeah.
Oh my
I'm not a
god.
huge fan of it.
But yeah, y'all should try alkaline water. You can taste the difference. One, and then two, it's the what makes it alkaline is the pH level is high, which is actually good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Fiji
I like it.
is my favorite. It's so smooth. Really? All right, I'm gonna
Yeah,
buy
I
a
love
Fiji
it.
tomorrow and try it out.
Oh my
Expensive
god.
as fuck though.
expensive.
That good.
It's not as expensive as what's that one from France?
Evian.
Evian, yeah.
Oh,
Evian's
yeah.
more
it is.
expensive.
That's some bullshit. That's some
Yeah.
I think
bullshit.
that's the water I don't like. I think it's that one I don't like. The Evian one. Yeah, I don't think I like that one. Not sure.
Me, it's Dasani. That water makes me more thirsty.
Oh, Dasani.
That water is
Because
fucking
the Sadi
disgusting.
has like
Coca-Cola makes that
it's
shit.
designed. Yes, it's designed to make you more thirsty. It
And you
does not
see,
quench
you
the
go up to
thirst.
LaRonde, Donzo, that's all they sell. You're over there
Yeah.
dying of thirst everywhere. You can't get nothing else but that water. So I buy a soft drink.
I got you. Y'all ever drank water called BLK? No.
Yes,
That's short
it's
for
black water.
I never heard of it.
I have.
It's black in color. Oh hell
Yeah.
no.
It tastes like water. It if you drink mineral water, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like mineral
I don't know.
water.
So
It's good. It does not have a flavor, but
no,
like,
I
water
know,
people
I
know.
know. But the fact that it's black would just turn
Yeah.
like Mountain Dew.
You feel
The
like you
color
drink.
of it, the green color of the Mountain Dew. I just don't. It just
You gotta drink the
bothers me, so I
Baja
can't
Blast.
drink it.
Drink the Baja Blast.
I can't drink it. I'm like,
You
I
like
don't
I'm not
the color of
supposed to
this.
be drinking this.
Yeah, I don't like the color of it. I'm like, nah, that doesn't work for me. It tastes pretty good. You know what I mean? But the black water, why is it black? I gotta ask that. Why is it black? If there's nothing in it, why is it
I
black?
forgot. I think it's just minerals.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask yourself that question. If you're drinking water that's black, why the fuck is the water black? What's in it? So I don't know. But I know you're doing your review, Danny, so maybe you actually know what's in it and can tell us. But yeah, no, I'll pass on that one. Thank you. They even had black chicken. You ever see black chicken?
Yeah, because that's the actual chicken. That's the actual breed of chicken.
Blackened chicken, no?
Huh?
No, black.
No,
Like the
a
chicken
black
is actually
fucking-
black.
It's
Like
black.
the
Black.
meat,
Yes.
the skin,
meat
the
and
meat
everything
is black.
Yes.
Nope, I
Yes,
ain't touching it.
it's actual. No. You do know there's different breeds of chickens.
I know.
Like
The
there's
only
different
breed of
breeds
chicken I want is a certain color. That's the only thing. Hey, I'm racist with my chicken. I don't do no dark.
I mean, says the wow.
No,
Says
I'm
the
right there
person
with
that
you,
will eat
JG.
humans. Will eat humans, but not
I will
no
eat.
fucking
I will
black
eat
chicken.
humans if it was a life
Oh,
situation. I would eat a
JG.
human.
Serious, Jamie. Dr. Garcia?
Roberto, this is
You're
it.
a sign of
Tell me if you're
bacterial
eating this.
infection. Crest gum detoxifies
I don't
with
care what
antibacterial
kind
fluoride,
of
works
fucking
below the gum line to
Kentucky
help
Fried
strengthen gums and
Chicken
reduce
batter
bleeding.
you
Best
put
saves
on
the
this
day. Crest.
motherfucker.
Thanks, Raid Shadow Legends, for
There's
sponsoring this
no
video.
way.
What's this, Danny's kind of thing?
Flavor. First, I added a
Hell
little
no.
stone.
Look
like
Blended
a
it
ham
directly with Guga's
That's the
route.
black
One of the
chicken.
most important things, like I always say, is
I'm not
You
season
eat
it properly.
ostrich? Have
So
you
I
ever
make sure
ate
to cover
ostrich?
the
Hey,
whole thing with the
hell
wrap. As now we're going to be cooking this at two
You
different
never eaten
temperatures.
ostrich?
For the
I
dark
think I
meat,
have
I'm going to
eaten.
be cooking at
Okay
167
then. You
degrees
eat
Fahrenheit
big
That's-
ass birds, but you
The
won't
white
eat a
meat,
little
on the
black
other hand,
chicken.
I'll be cooking at
I told
140.
I'm racist
As
with
now,
my
the only
chicken.
thing I
I
have to
told
do
you
is
that.
to
No.
back it up, vacuum seal it,
Hold
and
on,
it's
let me
now
let me
ready
let me
for
get
Sure
you
that's
look at
chicken.
it.
fast. This
That
was
is
not
chicken,
something
Roberto.
exacting to regulate
That shit look
each
like it's
individual
molded.
piece out as much as I could. But
Oh.
first, and I
that
went
is
ahead and
chicken,
did the same
Roberto.
exact thing to
Don't
regulate
y'all
the
make
meat.
Kool-Aid
Look
chicken
at
in
the difference
Tennessee?
in contrast.
What?
This
No.
is
Oh,
not
you're talking to JJ.
Yeah, it must
Hell
be
no.
because we ain't doing that.
I've
But
never,
they be making
Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid
chicken.
chicken.
I've never heard of that. No.
Oh
now,
shit.
now
Maybe that
that's
was
some down
Florida.
south
Maybe
shit.
that was
It
Florida.
might be Florida. I never seen that.
And they said I don't drink soda anymore, but when I did, root beer was king. Yeah, I like root beer.
Yeah,
I
I
think
love
for
me
me,
some.
I never liked soda. As a
Dr.
kid, when they used
Pepper.
to give me soda, I was like, what the hell? I don't.
Really?
Yes, because
Man,
I never liked the carbonation. I would rather have juice. Like,
But you can drink
give me some
carbonated
juice.
water now.
No, I don't drink
Oh,
none
okay,
of
you
that
don't
shit
drink that.
now.
Okay.
No.
No,
But like I
I
said, just a ginger ale every now and then.
my black ass grew up on sodas. You know what I mean? We
Yep.
used to have this thing called Lucky Ones. Remember Lucky Ones, Roberto?
The hell is
Lucky
that?
ones.
Canadian stuff.
Yes. Come
Cigarettes?
on, Roberto. No, the fucking drink delivery used to get. You had them.
Oh, the soda, the cream soda,
yeah,
orange,
yeah,
grape.
yeah.
Yeah.
They just come deliver that shit. 24 thing of bottles of any ones you want. We had grape, orange, cherry. You know what I mean? And they would bring that to you guys, deliver it to your. My parents were lazy. They weren't going to store. If they could get it delivered, fucking right. So I lucky when truck would come every week, and we'd have like these bottles of Pepsi, colas and shit. And then they had this bucket that they had these chips with too, and them chips were fire, man. Trust me, them chips were fire. Nah, that ain't for me. Yeah, I ain't eating that chicken. That's disgusting. Same here, Danny. I have not drank soda in years. I like cranberry juice. Ugh. I hate
Yes.
cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice.
I hate
I love
cranberry juice.
cranberry juice.
Mm-mm. You like cranberry juice, Roberto?
Natural one.
Yeah, with some vodka.
I knew.
Ew,
A
KFC
little
is
bit of ice,
disgusting.
you know?
What the hell is this? That's chicken. Not people
That's
eat
black
that
chicken.
fucking chicken.
Hell no.
Nah, I ain't messing with no
It
black
is that
Let me ask
chicken.
you a
real
question.
chicken. It's
Where are these
not
black
it-
chickens at? Are they only in the South? Because I am yet to go to
No.
IGA and see black chicken.
No, look it up. That's a real
Sorry.
species
No, I
of
believe
bird.
it, but where are they?
I don't
Where are you
know.
getting these black chickens
Okay.
at?
Okay, first of all, have you seen the turkeys that are raised on farms versus the turkeys that are out in the wild? Don't they look like they're two different species? And
Yes.
I bet you 1000% they taste different. Because I think the ones out
Yeah,
in the
because
wild
they're a
taste
little
more like
less
doves.
stressed and the meat's a little tougher.
No, they're
or
not
whatever.
fat, and they're not. They're It's a different.
They're
It's
not
like
bred for the market. I get you.
boom.
Where
But
are
I
you
think
getting
what
these
we're
black chickens? Is what I'm
exactly
asking.
like
Is there
where are
like
we
a
finding
black
these?
chicken supermarket?
This thing.
I don't know what supermarket they selling in.
I
I
have
don't know.
never,
Like some Asian, maybe
and
it's
I
an
do
Asian
groceries,
chicken.
Nadia.
Okay, listen. But you know, there's like chickens in different countries that are different breeds of the
That's
same
why I
type of
asked
chicken.
where they at.
That's
Are
what
in the south
it might be
or?
an Asian thing. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
know.
Asian.
Yeah, it's Indonesian.
I
Indonesian.
Thank
thought they were in
you.
the south.
Okay,
I was
so
about to say that. No. I just know about them because I watch
okay,
Food
so
Network.
that's the question I was gonna ask. You don't have black chickens in America.
I mean, you
Unless
can buy
you
them.
put them in Kool-Aid.
I got black
You can-
feathers. Yes, don't we? I mean, that's
No, you just got the
Okay,
ones with
so-
black feathers, but you can
so,
buy
okay.
them. You can
even
buy
Where?
chicken
the
anywhere.
egg is black. The egg
Where?
The
Where?
I
internet.
ain't eating that shit. I ain't eating that.
Okay.
Nah,
Because
I'm
I
pretty
know-
sure like we got Asian markets here, so I don't know if they like have shit like that, but I don't know. My sister goes to the Asian market. I ask her if they got black chickens.
Because I'm with Roberto. The amount of fucking butchers and supermarkets and everything we went to, I'm gonna be 50 in June. And I ain't never seen a black chicken soul in any. That's why when I first seen it, I was like, this can't be fucking real.
Should look
Like,
leather.
would you eat that, Nadia?
Yeah.
Oh my
If it's
god. And
if it's prepared correctly, shoot, I prepared
Gonna be in
myself,
that
man.
restaurant with the lights off. You know that restaurant? You ever heard about that restaurant, Nzo?
which the noir one where just everything is black.
Hell no.
Yeah, you have to wear
Yeah,
a blindfold or whatever.
Yeah, no.
That's the only way I'm eating that black chicken.
You know what? I'm not.
If you bring
because
that shit in front of me, I don't think I will eat it, to be honest.
Facts. And let's say they breaded it, right? Put some skin on it like it's Kentucky Fried, and in the minute I would like
You
bite
right.
into it, what the fuck is that shit? To me, it would be like this ain't cooked right. No, this is raw chicken. This is bad chicken. I'm not. No, absolutely not. Mm-mm.
I
Not
eat it.
happening.
That's some racist shit, Nzo.
Yes,
I told
100%.
They're racist
Eat
with it.
that black chicken, turn into a sim. That's facts. To be chicken. You see, low-key, JG and Nadia got a lot in common. What's up with that? The next verse is he is
We from
We're from the South. Of course we got
South.
Y'all will never win a versus with us on teams with music. This
y'all
what
just
we
lost
do.
one. Do you?
Yeah. You talking shit, JG?
No,
Is that
I'm
what
just
saying?
saying y'all just lost one. You said
I want smoke this weekend. All right, you're gonna get it. You guys are gonna get it. You guys are gonna get it. You guys are gonna get it. Don't worry
I
about
even
that.
asked
You
if y'all needed my help. No one said anything, so hey.
you know what? I'm gonna let you take my spot.
Nope.
Because I'm gonna let you take my spot. You guys, because I actually want to have a one-on-one with this one down here.
Who, me?
Yeah. I want to have
Why
one-on-one
me?
versus with you, huh? Well,
Why?
if I beat low-key, I gotta beat the co-host.
Okay.
I gotta beat the co-host. Plus, you think you're all this and that with the music thing, coming up with all these little fucking little gems and shit, kind of fucking up the verses. I can't have that anymore. No. I gotta take you one-on-one. I gotta find one that I'll have an advantage on. and I gotta do that challenge there. Oh shit. But yeah, I need that black chicken. It's not happening. He said, you see, he got jokes. Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm
I don't know
calling your
why it's
ass
scary
out,
y'all
Smoke.
so much.
Why what? Because we know
What?
because we know low key can't do really much, right?
No. I'm talking about the chicken. What? Why y'all so scared of the chicken?
Nah, bro.
It's just the look of it. I can't. I told I'm racist. If it ain't at least paper sack brown is the darkest I'm going.
But JG, you said you would eat anything if you had the chance, right?
No, I didn't say that. I said life or death situation.
So you eating that life or death, yes, but you ain't eating
if
that.
my life
just out
depended
of-
on it, I'll just hold my nose and eat it. But
Hold your nose. It's gonna taste good. Like
I think
come on.
because it looks the way it does. it kind of fucks with you mentally.
Oh yeah, we could do a reggae
Chicken
versus.
is chicken.
Oh,
Oh
y'all,
yeah,
y'all can
oh
have
yeah,
it. Y'all can
oh yeah,
have
we
it.
could do a reggae versus. But you see, the thing is, you see, Americans ain't cultured in the reggae thing like
We
I
ain't.
am, right?
Nope, sure
We
You
not.
know what
ain't.
I mean?
You
Right?
know,
'Cause
you know how long we been saying the words to these songs wrong because
Yep.
we don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna be honest. We used to make up
Yeah, yeah.
shit. I mean, I know the words now because I'm older and I listen. But like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
See, I have Roberto's family to why I'm so into reggae, right? Because Jamaicans and man, that's all they played, right? I was first introduced to reggae from my aunt before I met Roberto and them, like a lot of Bob Marley stuff, right? But then when I started going to high school and hanging out with these, that's when I was getting into the dance hall stuff. So like if you don't know that stuff, especially the old school dance hall stuff, then yeah, you probably won't win that one. So yeah, let's do reggae versus. No, I
wait,
can't do that too because the
Sean
chat won't.
Paul, Sean Paul, Sean
Yeah,
Yeah,
Paul.
it'd be Sean Paul all through there.
yeah.
Look, I know
On the
some, but
dime.
I'm not real versed on it.
All right, you know what? We're gonna talk about this. We can close up soon. We're gonna talk about this because I think me and Donnie have to redeem ourselves. So JG, you can get the next one, but I think me and Donnie have to redeem ourselves. We have to win a versus against these guys. It can't be like that. So we're gonna smoke you guys. If the reggae sounds like Shata, I won't know what the heck they be saying. The ones I be picking, yeah, they will be sounding like that. You know what I mean? I'll be playing all kinds of tunes that you guys will be like, what the hell are they saying? So yeah, we can't do that. We can't do that. But guys, I thank you everybody for watching in. Everybody that was in the chat, thank you guys for showing up. It was always a pleasure. It's always fun. Roberto, where can they find you?
Wednesday nights right here at 9 o'clock with my crew. That's right.
Did you miss us?
Of course.
You miss us? Okay.
Just felt
I
weird, you know?
got messages like, hey, where's Roberto? You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, don't worry. It ain't no drama, nothing going on. Roberto just sick. He can't make it. That's all. I should have played it off and be like, fuck Roberto. He ain't ever coming back on this show. Fuck
You did that once before. You did
Yeah,
that
I
once
know,
before.
right?
And I was like
Yeah,
backstage waiting to come on. I was like, what this fucking guy talking about?
yeah. Yeah.
I'm back here, yo. You don't hear me?
So can't overplay it. You know what I mean? Nadia, where can they find you?
You can find me at the LOWKEY Cave. Thursday, we're doing what's the name of that movie? Tubi. We were supposed to do Tubi Tuesdays. We're gonna do it Thursday. And Low Lives, I think that's what it's called. It is actually a good Tubi horror movie. Like, and
Bullshit.
I'm
Bullshit.
watch it. Go watch it.
What's it called? Send me the link for that. I will definitely watch it. That's
Bruh,
bullshit.
I was shocked because I was out. Look, we didn't watch the couple 2D horror movies, and one of them was okay. The other one was like, what is this? But no, this one I was like, yo, to be on or some shit. I mean, like the I like the gore level of it. It's just like you can tell this ain't like the highest budget of prosthetics, but it ain't like no it party city type of shit. You know what I mean? So it's mid prosthetics, but it's like it still conveys the gore off of it. It's a good storyline and everything. I was like, oh shit.
Facts,
It had
Danny.
me interested. I didn't think I was gonna stay awake because it's been some shit I done fell asleep on. But this one, I stayed awake. I was like, I ain't even sleepy.
All right. I'm gonna close it out
Yeah.
with this. Well, first JG's gonna after JG's gonna put this up here. Danny, you can actually find it with subtitles, just so you know. Hold on, let me get to a good part. Here we go. Here we go. Danny, subtitles.
Sit down. Wait, take care of this one for now. Maybe a slip on. Make sure you bring my life thing clean, you know. Like a thing on the gets. Alright, cool.
So if you want to watch it, Danny, you can watch it with subtitles. That way you can understand what they're saying. But it definitely has
At least you
subtitles.
can learn the language a bit, Danny.
Facts. JG's trying. Now that I showed that to JG, now that I showed that to JG's gonna go find the movie and be practicing it. Man, they ain't saying what's on those subtitles. Actually, they are. They are. JG, do your thing, brother.
Yo, as always, catch us live Wednesday nights on the OOC with Nzo, aka the Abbott and the Osiris of this shit, the Spliff King and the Fresh of Ganja, alongside the co-host Roberto, aka Mr. 100. Everything gonna be alright. No woman, no cry. I don't know what the hell I just said, but it sounded good. And also, LOWKEY came to deal, spitting that fire and brimstone on all you suckers out here.
Absolutely. Check out Perp Minded. Yeah, Perp Minded was started at 10. He's still going. You guys can definitely go check out his channel right now. Actually, I think you all should just go over there and watch Perp. Let me put his link in the private chat for you guys. Oh, well, in the chat actually. So you guys could go check out Perp Minded show right now. I know he sent the link to pop on. I'm not sure if I will, but here we go. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, you guys, they talking about J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar and all that stuff, and I just don't know enough about them because we already know that the real hip hop is the hip hop that when me and Roberto grew up. You know what I mean? 80s, 90s, 2000s. That's the real hip hop. But you guys got the link there for Perp Minded channel, so go check him out. Did he just call me and you suckers, Nzo? Did who? JG? I don't know. Did you, JG? Did I miss that?
I know well. Did we spin that fire and brimstone on y'all? So.
If the shoe fits,
make them wear it.
Hurt dog collar. Nah, I ain't talked about none of y'all in my reps except for LOWKEY, but oh god.
Well, you know what? Fuck that. I want to hear my name in a rap. There we go. I want to be there. I'm here, Big Ford Entertainment, Nzo, whichever one you want to use. Roberto, you know what I mean? Canadian dudes, like, you know what I mean? Canadians.
Give us some love.
Facts. I said it on Twitter. Canadians do everything better than Americans anyway, so you might as well just throw us in your rap. You'll get instant clout for that.
Now, I mean,
and hip hop started where? Anyway,
so it don't matter where it started. The top #1 guy is Drake now, so we showed you Americans how to do it.
By whose standard?
Because Rick Ross made that man put his thumb in his mouth. I'm just saying.
It's funny, guys. With that being said, thank you, everybody. Make sure to check us out next week for another fire show. With that being said, we are out. Peace, love, and hair grease. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.